So a lot of people have been asking, what is my best win in over the board chess? And my answer is a very simple, I beat a 2100. Probably the best win I'll ever get in my career. And this is the game in which I beat a 2100. So I started off as black and he started off as white. He went e4, I go into my Caro-Kann, and we get an advanced variation. Everything's pretty normal. I go into the Botanovic Karl's defense. I bring out the bishop to pin this knight. He attacks, I bring out the knight, and then he pushes here to c3, and I just lock down the structure. No big deal. Brings out the bishop, and I go to attack this knight. And this is a problem, because what it does is it leaves this open here for the queen. That then takes my bishop. So all I do is I just bring my knight back. He takes there, and I just bring the knight out, attacking the queen. After bringing this queen back, I then go and push towards the center. And he brings the bishop, putting more pressure on this knight that's pinned to the king. It's pretty hard for me to stop at this point. I bring my queen out to defend that, and he shuts down this pawn structure here. It's gonna make it really hard, so I go ahead and I attack it. He castles. I try to just develop and get this king castled as quick as possible. And he then attacks my knight even more. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I only have 2 defenders on it. So this knight is toast. So I just castle. Hopefully he doesn't attack right away, but he sure does. Takes the knight. And instead of taking back with the knight, I take here, threatening the queen here. He then takes the bishop with check. And so I take back, and he takes the pawn. I then push here, looking at this diagonal here, looking to take this pawn because it's supported by my knight. Knight comes to attack, and I take the pawn. And then he solidifies his bishop here. So from here, things are looking pretty dire. According to the engine, I'm down 6.5 points. And I take over here on a5, not taking the bishop because I don't want to take here. I want to open this up. I figure like, if I have any chances at all, this is where it's going to be. So after taking, I just push and create an escape square. And he attacks my queen, so I hide it behind the bishop, creating this little pin. Now he takes here and I take here. And this is where things turn around for me. So if you like this so far, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Drop a comment on what is your best game in over the board chess. So from here, white does the crazy rook to a1, not realizing that I can just take with a check. And then in over the board chess, the rules are a little different. If you touch your piece and it has a legal move to make, you have to move that piece. If you touch the opponent's piece and you have a legal move to make, you have to take that piece. So he snapped and grabbed my rook like he was gonna take it with the bishop, and it's the only legal move that you can make to take the rook. So he had to take the rook there. And he realized as soon as he touched my rook that he messed up. So he takes, and I take the queen. He just goes ahead and brings his bishop back to protect that king. And from there, I just go ahead and try to whittle down this bishop as quick as possible. I'm pushing up this pawn. And from here, I trade off the queen for a bishop. So from here, I mean, we just kept playing on. And eventually, we hit the time limit where I was down to about a minute on the clock. And I said, okay, I have to focus and get this win. I ended up checkmating the king, but he used every defensive resource possible to make sure that that didn't happen. But luckily, I prevailed and got my best win at 2100. As soon as the game ended, I had many different people come up to me and said, that was probably the highlight of your chess career, so bask in it for now. And I sure did. So if you like that video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to see other great chess content, that will be here. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.